What is up, YouTube? It's your guy, Karen Akados. I got my buddy Cades with us.
What's up?
So we're going to have just kind of a general conversation. So you have beaten the Jessica Jones hard levels, right?
Correct.
Once through?
Once through. I did not try to play Joe Fix-It again at this point because he's fucking tough.
Yes. So Joe Fix-It and his incredible... I'm going to end my quest. I mean, I was in the middle of... I went through and I've played all of the hard, but I couldn't beat Joe Fix-It. A couple of my best characters were in the Alliance quest, so I was just kind of limited on who I had and their abilities. And
I beat it on days off, but before the new Alliance quest. So I had my best 5 in the fight against him.
So we're still mid-Alliance quest. So
yeah,
I did change up my Alliance quest grouping now so that it's not my best, but it's still 2 4-stars and a 3-star. It's still Hulkbuster, and now Superior Iron Man.
Yeah.
So they all synergize on each other, no, they don't all synergize, but the Hulkbuster synergizes with both Iron Man, the Superior Iron Man, and the Hulk. So I get 3 bonuses, and it's helpful. So I'm gonna go ahead and enter this, even though I'm probably just gonna back out. But I want to pull up that Joe Fix-It. He's like 90
list of his powers,
9,300 points. I mean, my issue was that I couldn't get to him with enough power or enough life left on each character to try to muscle through. And I even used 2 of the 40% team revives and still was just bleh.
Yeah, he's a monster.
Where's he at? And he's on a solo node. He's only 5,000 points now? What?
That's different.
What?
That's definitely different.
He's only 5,000 points now. So wait a minute. That's crummy, man, because...
You used a lot of items on that.
Yeah, and I didn't beat him. If he was only 5,000 points, I would have smoked him. Oh, now see, that I'm mad about that. I'm going to have to put in a ticket about that and be like, look, I spent units on this, and now you're lowering it. And I mean, they'll probably respond with, yeah, we got a lot of reports that people were having a hard time with Joe Fix-It, so we lowered his player rating. I'm sure that's on the forum. I don't go to the forum. He's still got 300% health on the node, Gambler's Fate, Double or Nothing, Immunity, and he still has Heal Block. So he's just 4,000 points lower is what it is. So, wow. Okay, so I'm going to definitely go through and beat that today.
Does he had a power before that nullified almost all effects that you could have on your character except for Fury as well. Yeah. Is that still there?
Immunity to negative status effects.
Oh, so he doesn't get negative status effects.
Right.
Okay.
So, bleed, poison, stun, all of those are nullified by his local node.
Speaking of stun, when you see the word parry, try to remember to hold the block button when you fight Joe Fix-It, because he beat my ass because I'm so used to lifting my thumb when I see the word parry pop up that he just plowed through me and then did a special move and shot me to death one time. Because you can parry it and it still says the word parry, but he doesn't get stunned.
Yeah, you can parry his bullets. Yeah, for sure. That's one of the cool things. Like, if you haven't noticed, parry is, I mean, it's much like evade. It's gonna happen, and I've noticed that it happens when you hold down the hold button sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
They say it's perfectly timed, but I call BS on perfectly timed, because there's some times that I hit the block button and I don't even get a block.
Yeah.
So I call bullshit on that. But So we decided that we're going to do this like weekly discussion about Marvel Contest of Champions. Are you saving crystals other than us doing the Alliance thing? Are you saving crystals? How do your odds seem to be stacking up? Because honestly, I pulled a 4-star twice this week. Once was a 4-star crystal, but I did pull one right before then. I feel like my odd, I've gotten a lot more 2-stars.
And with 4 stars mixed in.
But yeah, like I get it, like if I open 15 crystals, 12 of those are 2 stars. I'll get 1 3-star, maybe 2, and then a 4-star.
Yeah.
And that's it.
That's probably what I've had the past 2 times that we've saved for a week and then opened. This time that we saved for a week and then opened, I think I had 12 premium crystals total between shards and regular. And I got 1 3-star out of all of those with all 2 stars. And then I think I actually purchased a special crystal of whatever sort was available on Thursday last week when the event restarted. And I pulled a 3-star character out of that.
So last week you got no 4 stars?
No 4 stars this time. The last 2 times we'd saved for a week, though, I got 1 4-star character each week.
That's pretty decent.
Yeah.
So I have achieved something that I've been working on over the last couple of weeks as we've been doing the save and hold. I started doing my daily challenges a whole lot more than I was. But with the new... I think that was partly because Venom was wrapping up and I had already beaten Venom 100% on all levels. So I wasn't using all of my quest energy on the new story quest.
Yeah.
I'm not playing any more of Chapter 4 or Act 4, until I can get a 4-star character to 440. Level
it's almost
Chapter
worthless.
2 is ridiculously hard. You have to have willpower. You have to have salve. You have to have recovery. And if you don't have those 3 things, then you are going to be at a severe disadvantage very soon.
Yeah.
And if you guys don't know what willpower is, it's health gain based on negative status effects on your champion. So if somebody else puts bleed on you, willpower kicks in and gives you health recovery based on that negative status effect. So the awesome thing is that armor break, if somebody armor breaks you 5 times, you are gaining energy, you are gaining health like a badass. And it's cumulative. And it's great. So it really helps with those people in Chapter 4. Now, I walked in, I redid my masteries a little bit. I added salve all the way up. So that's like 4 points. As soon as you take 1 hit, that's 4 points every second. And then that combined with willpower is really going to help. But recovery is the key. Having recovery is what you really have to have. But the issue is that recovery is 6 stony cores. 6 stony cores.
Damn.
And like willpower is 2 of those carbonadium cores, which are 550 units a piece. That's a real long save if you're not buying it.
Yeah. Very long.
I somehow got one. I don't know how I got one. I don't know if it was like a gift when they first came out.
One was included in the the quest rewards for a previous special quest. It wasn't. It wasn't this last one.
Ant-Man?
It was Ant-Man, I think. Maybe it had one.
Okay. I can see
Which was probably
that.
around the time when those came out on the game. They were probably brand new when Ant-Man was out.
didn't they update the masteries at that point in time too?
I think so.
So that would make sense that they gave you one. But man, willpower really helped me a lot. And I mean, not a lot, because I'm only like right now I'm only getting 14 points per negative status effect, I think, or it depends on the status effect or whatever. But it's not a great percentage, but it's definitely enough that if I'm blocking, I'm going to be able to withstand a little more than I would without it. But I think recovery is the one that's really going to be the kicker. Is once you have salve, whatever you want to say. I'm kind of dry mouth, so I'm nah. But salve, if you have that, and then recovery maxed out, and then also have willpower maxed out, you're really gonna do better. Because I think salve is, which one is it? Salve's the one that you gain like 4 points per second every time you've been hit, or what. As soon as you go below 100%, you immediately have salve. But recovery is like 14% for more for each health gain. So every time you do a health gain status, so if you have recovery on, say you're using Wolverine, if you have recovery with Wolverine, when his healing factor kicks in, it's like exponential.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
skyrockets.
I'm gonna buy into that. Like I have to buy into that. Like I would be stupid not to buy into that, because I'm at the point now where every single 3 or 4 star character that I have is at the point where they're ready to be ranked up.
Yeah.
I cannot put a single point of ISO into a 3 or 4 star character at all right now. None. 0. They are all sitting at a rank up. And I'm going to be saving until that next rank up, and then we'll put all my points into that. So, I mean, I'm looking forward to that next challenge.
Yeah.
So I mean, and as you can see, every single 3 or 4 star character is either maxed out or at a rank up point. After that, like all my 2-star characters I've been kind of putting by the wayside. Now, we had a guy in our alliance that was talking about if you max out one of the 1-star or 2-star characters and the 3-star character, that you have a better chance of getting it as a 4-star character. How do you feel about that? Like, I love you, Ace, but I think I'm going to call
I have
false.
I have no evidence of that being true at this point. I had my 2-star Drax maxed out when I got my 4-star Drax, but I never had a 3-star Drax until like last week somehow. I have a 4-star Captain America, which I only currently have a 2-star cap of. What else do I have? 4-star Star-Lord, which also I only had a 2-star of prior to getting the 4-star, and then I got a 3-star after. So I mean, I don't have anything that would really indicate that that's how you get any better chances because you've maxed out lower ranking characters.
Yeah, I would agree. I've got a lot of characters that I have, like World War II cap. I had a World War II cap 4-star before I got the 3-star. So,
yeah, I don't have much to go on that. Iron Patriot, I got a 4-star before I had a 3-star, and then I have a 4-star Juggernaut, which I currently only have a 2-star of as well. So for me, I've and actually my Juggernaut's not maxed out as a 2-star, so only a couple of mine I've had anything maxed out prior to getting.
Well, I know we need to wrap this up, but one more thing that I was thinking about is the saving crystals versus saving crystal points. As far as crystal shards are concerned, when you save your crystals, because we do a save every other week with the Alliance. When you save your crystals, you purchase them, right? As soon as you get enough points, you purchase them and keep the crystal sitting in.
Yes, like I convert my shards to crystals. Anything I'm going to purchase, I'll just buy it and just leave it there. You can always, on any daily or free or any crystal that it gives you, you can claim it and then just hit the back button or hit the menu button at the top and go to the fight screen or wherever else you want to go. And you can save all those crystals. Like some people in our Alliance didn't realize that. But you can, if you don't need that health or gold or whatever from the free daily crystals that you get every 4 hours, I just saved those for a long time. And honestly, I feel like it's hard to gauge because if you open one every time you get it every 4 hours, you don't really keep a good idea of what you're getting. But I feel like the odds that you're going to get like better health potions or an extremely large amount of gold or even units out of those daily crystals sometimes give units instead of characters. For me, it's always been because I have a lot just sitting there. It seems.
See, I don't save the dailies and I don't save the 4-hour crystals, the free crystals. I open them immediately, simply because I kind of have to. I play so close to the chest that I can't afford to save right now. So,
yeah.
Especially when I'm doing quests. Like, I've been getting my ass beaten questing so bad that I had to use that stuff just to make it through.
Yeah.
And then I'll hoard. Like, I wanted to go through and beat Jessica Jones on the hard level once, and then go back and beat everything else, and then 100% the hard level, but I haven't done that yet. But now that they've lowered that Hulk, I'm definitely going to be looking to do that soon. But
for sure.
We're going to close this video out. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, and check back with us weekly. This is going to be a weekly thing.
Peace out.